20-1, Simplifying Radicals Practice. We are going to write each of these expressions in simplest form. Make sure you're showing all of your work. You can use Kami or you can write this out on a scrap piece of paper, notebook paper, whatever is easiest for you. Remember, we need to reduce these, but we're not just going to punch in the square root of 20 into our calculator. Okay, we need to break it down using perfect squares. So we need to take 20 and we need to write it as a product of two numbers, one of which is the largest perfect square. Okay, so sometimes we just need to guess and check. Sometimes we might know right away. So we're going to take 20 and divide it by our perfect squares. So 20 divided by 16, 20 divided by 9, 20 divided by 4. So 4 is the largest perfect square that goes into 20, or that 20 is divisible by. And then we're going to break it down. So think 20 divided by 4 is 5, or 4 times 5 is 20. Now we need to take the square root of the perfect square. So the square root of 4 is 2. And because I've taken the square root, your radical is gone. Don't write it. And then we're going to bring down the leftover, which is the square root of 5. And that's not a perfect square. So this would be my final answer, 2 square root 5. Now we have to do the same thing for the square root of 80. We want to break it down into a product of two numbers. The first one is going to be the largest perfect square. So what is 80 divisible by? Well, we can start guessing and checking. 80 divided by 64, 80 divided by 49, divided by 36, 25. 16 is the largest, and 80 divided by 16 is 5. So then we need to take the square root of the perfect square. So the square root of 16 is 4. Because we've taken the square root, we do not write the radical symbol. And then we bring down the leftover, which is square root 5. Okay, and that's what you're going to continue to do for all of these questions. Break them down using the largest perfect square. So just take your calculator and start guessing and checking. 108 divided by 100 divided by 81. Keep going until you get the number. If you have any questions, join Zoom or send me a Schoology message.